This is Ted De La Garza reporting in studio. There's a problem that's been going on with digital media, and I haven't seen anyone talking about it. Time magazine just recently fired 200 employees, with another 1,000 that'll be lost over the next 10 months. This is just the latest in a string of losses happening in digital media, from BuzzFeed having to lay off 100 people last year and not hitting their revenue target this year by 20%, to Vox having to lay off 50 people just last month. It seems like media is in a real rough spot. This also isn't exclusive to news sites. The Onion released an article practically pleading for people to click on their links and not to just share their headlines, as that doesn't make them any money. Funny or Die had to lay off people this year after having cut its workforce by a third in 2016. A lot of these layoffs seem to be coming from companies trying to make more of a switch to video so that advertisers can have more of their products seen by viewers. This hasn't really panned out though, and now people in those positions are being fired. The problem this presents for those of us who use these sites is that a free internet may not be possible anymore. At this rate, companies will have to rely on subscriptions to sustain their sites, and not everyone has the money to afford several different websites to try and get their information from. Part of the issue stems from ad blockers, as nobody wants to deal with ads, but websites need some way to sustain themselves. In 2015 alone, publishers lost $22 billion to ad blockers, not to mention Facebook and Google taking 85% of ad revenue in the first quarter of 2016. Crowdfunding sites like Patreon can be a solution, but crowdfunding can only go so far and still leads to the same problem as subscriptions. There's no easy answer to what's going to happen in the future. It seems likely that websites will have to go with a subscription-based model, and even then, it's likely they'll still have ads. The main point of what I'm trying to say here is that we need to take a good look at what's happening to the media at large and keep in mind what's likely going to happen to the free internet going forward. Reporting in studio, this is Ted De La Garza.